the tip of it will get frayed. And once that happens, what is up, everyone? Thank you first and foremost to all of you who have subscribed, and thank you so much for continuously watching my videos. I have been having a blast creating these videos for you. And in this video, I am going to talk to you about how to know when it is time for you to replace your brush pen. And I have a bunch of brush pens here that are really no good anymore, and I'm going to talk to you why, and let's get into the video. Alright, so first off, I want to wow, can I hold the pen? So first off, I want to talk with you about this right here is thing like acacia or acacia brush pen, Japanese, got it from jetpens.com. This is one of my favorite brush pens, and it's good, and the nib is, I believe it is a felt nib, and they last a good while, and I love the line work that comes with them. Wow, I may not need to replace this one. I love the line work that comes from them, and overall the quality, and they're pretty light as well. So the way to know when it's time for you to replace your brush pen is, you see this line is all streaky, and the nib, the tip of it will get frayed. And once that happens, you're not going to have as crisp of a line as you did whenever you first started using the pen. And you know, that is one reason why I'm not a fan of Tombow dual tips, because of that aspect. So with this one, you're seeing the nib, meaning the tip of the brush pen, was starting to fray and it's worn down. And then, you know, the ink wasn't as vibrant and as solid as before. And this right here is a, goodness, I want to just jump out of my hand. And this right here is a Winsor Newton watercolor marker. It's dual tip. One end is a bullet nib, and then the other nib is a brush pen. This brush pen is good, but as you see, it holds the color, because I mean, it's Winsor Newton, and they know what the hell they're doing. They've been in business for a while. And just the nib was getting frayed down. That's one reason why I don't use this brush pen, and I'm going to be replacing it. Because I, for one, am not a fan of, you know what, I may end up keeping it, but I'll probably still end up replacing it. You know, it's just really all person preference. If you like to continuously have crisp and clean lines, or depending on if you want to be more expressive. And now let me show you with a lighter color brush pen. So this, a Marve Le Plume 2 brush pen, dual tip, similar to the Tombows, but I like these better. The only thing with these is that the nibs, they fray very, very quickly. I guess just depending on how much you use them and how much pressure you apply. And you got to store them somewhere cool. And then another thing is if you do not use these consistently, they would just randomly dry out. Because look, I'm using the fine point and nothing even coming out. So this is no good. This was a Kuretake brush pen, disposable. It's good when you first get it, but you know, it's the same as the others. The ink is not as heavy, not as solid. So that's what has happened with all these brush pens. The nib's starting to fray and are starting to dry out or run out of ink, and it's not as vibrant. So that is a few ways to know when it is time for you to replace your brush pens. The nib starts to fray and then the colors are not as vibrant.
Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget there's more info in the description box below.